Hello and welcome to Daily Trends on Pinax News. My name is Abna Ahenia. If you see me on your screen, then you should know that it is always about what is trending here in our locality and then also worldwide. As I'm talking to you right now on the face of the internet, there's this man who is a Ghanaian gospel musician who on social media everybody knows him to be a legend. Like we know, people that are legends are always seen to be people that are superstars and then has a lot to do when it comes to impartation and also got a lot of wealth and then also are worthy. Yes, and that they are seen as people that have lived exemplary lives, and that those just to be in the fame, or those who wants to be like them also always look up to them. But here lies the case: this gentleman on our screen, who is Mr. Yaw Sarpong, who happens to be a legendary gospel artist, has come to say that despite his 41 years of being in the industry, he has practically achieved nothing, and that we shouldn't see that he is a legend, and then anything that we have seen surrounding him means that actually he is at the top. Recall that just recently in the news, there are some celebrities who come on social media just to ask for the arms of others in order for them to live their healthy lives that they are living. Others claim that they were battling with their health and therefore they were unable to save when they were having the set amount. Well, this gospel artist has also come to say that despite his 41 years of doing music, there is nothing that has paid off in it. Before, we knew that show business is a business, and therefore, if you are into it, there are a lot that you should achieve. But this man has made it clear. So, speaking on one interview, this is what he said: "When we started music, it was not the same as it is today. We have not benefited much as popular as the music itself. My album is in 1981, and music was not as developed as we have it today. Even though it has really not paid off, whatever little we have today is a result of music. A lot of people, even those in Arab countries, call me. I don't talk about those from Japan, USA, and many other countries. I know what is ahead of us is greater, and I trust God to make a better way," he reviewed. He also said that this is one of the reasons why some people in the gospel industry or some people in the gospel fraternity do not really make waves. It's because they are so much limited. But for him, he goes outside, even not to talk about his Japan and then USA contracts that he has received so far. And therefore, that he's saying that if we see people in the limelight, doesn't always mean that they have something to offer us. Besides, 41 years being in the industry has granted him a lot of experiences, and that he should be one of the people that we are supposed to be hailing by now. But Yala is the case, he is saying or insisting that in as much as that we've known him to be somebody in existence for quite a long time, it doesn't really show that he has been paying off or what he is doing has really paid off. Recall that just was it last 2 years? Yeah, he came about to say that he was about to do a collaboration with the rapperholic Michael, who is popularly known as Sarkodie. Well, it was also came in the news that this gentleman here that we are seeing was also battling with some health issues concerning his sight, and then also one or two things. He was rolling with the then Akwesi Yabua and those people that also started music quite a while ago. Well, so this is what he has actually admitted, that in as much as we know people to be legends, they are also having their own in their background. That all that we see on social media that they are being hailed is actually somebody's help. And that is why they are also in the limelight, and therefore they also need help one way or the other. Moving on to other stories, Charles Ni Ama Mensah Jr., popularly known as Shatawale, people call him or people tag him to be somebody who is mostly influenced when it comes to drug addiction, because of how sometimes he reacts to certain things on social media, and then even how he portrays himself on social media. Many people even claim that he sometimes go off air because of how he behaves, and all these are summed up to the fact that they say Some people are saying that he's actually into marijuana, that is that is in the local dialect that people normally call it. Well, he has come out to say that we shouldn't allow the peers from friends to push us into such drugs or also make us to fall addiction into something that actually is not really called for. We have to be responsible no matter what. And even in our circle, it doesn't matter if everybody around us is doing the contrary. We should also look on to do what actually that we have to do, because like we know, we came individually and then individually shall we return to wherever we came from. We know that people die each and every day, and therefore we've not heard the news that two people died at the same time at the same place, and then we're also buried on the same day. Or even if they are buried on the same day, are they going to the same place at the same time? It is a big question that we have to ask ourselves. So no matter how attached you get to somebody, it doesn't mean you have to take everything that a person has into consideration by also being influenced by his or her lifestyle positively or negatively. Besides, you have the choice to choose as to whether to be in the shoes of the person or not. He, Shatawale, has come to say that we shouldn't follow friends and then to smoke weed. Because according to him, it might one way or the other make us do something that we are not supposed to do. And this is what he actually said. He said, I didn't give myself pressure as I was planning to make it because I knew it could affect my future. Don't let your friend tell you to try and smoke weed. If weed is not good for you, brother, sister, if you get future plans, you won't waste your time on nonsense. So according to Shatawale, before he became Shatawale, we all know that he started with bandana. Yeah, bandana from Ghana, and then all the brands that he came up with. We didn't know anything about Shatawale, but just recently he came to know. He has been known as Shatawale, one of the controversial showbiz industry people that hates nonsense, according to him. But now he has made it clear that it's not everything that we have to pertain or associate ourselves with, in as much as they are our friends, our peers, but what suits others might be something that will worry you in the near future. So if you see yourself cut your coat according to your material and then according to your size or according to what people are doing, you should also know what your health requires from you, and then you have to do it accordingly, because you know what makes other people rich might make you poor, and then also what will make somebody mad, of course, might make somebody wise. But here lies the case, your IQ is different from somebody's IQ. So the fact that your friend is doing it shouldn't give you the go ahead to also do it at the same time. So therefore, this is the small advice from Charles Nee Ama Mensah Jr., popularly known as Shatawale. Yes, there are a lot of controversies concerning this gentleman, but today he has come to give us this keen advice, and I hope if every youth is abiding by it, it will actually go a long way to help us in order to abstain or sustain from anything that will actually cause a damage to our lives. My name is AA. Thank you so much for your time, and don't forget to follow us on all our social media handles, and bye for now. Have a nice day.